Hi, in this video I am going to talk about 9 such bad money habits that hold people gaining from financial freedom and it does not allow them to gain their financial freedom. In this video I will also help you to understand if you have any of those bad money habits. Believe me, fixing bad money habits is not so complicated, it just requires awareness. And when I knew about my bad money habits and I took the corrective actions, it started working, and definitely it will work for you as well. The first bad money habit which I want to talk is paying yourself last. I have seen it very common, even I had the same habit. It means that you are paying all your utility bills, your children's school fee, your mortgage, your EMI, your all sort of expenses, and whatever is left after paying all your expenses, that is the amount that you want to keep. And most of the time it never happens that you are left with some money. So this is the first bad money habit which most of the people are carrying. People who are successful in saving money, they do exactly opposite. First they allocate a certain portion of their amount, and then after that they do their monthly expenses. In this way they make sure that they are saving a certain portion of their income on the monthly basis. You must consider saving as a mandatory bill that you have to pay. So it's advisable that you first allocate a certain portion of your income as a saving, and then you start spending for other expenses. Even the same is mentioned in a very famous book, Rich Dad Poor Dad, by Robert Kiyosaki. He also mentions and iterates on the same thing to do and follow. Second bad money habit is about increasing your expenses with the increase of your income. One's income definitely increases with the time and experience, but it's a bad thing that if you increase your expenses with the increase of your income, but you do not increase your saving with the same proportion, so it will keep your saving or the financial position intact wherever you were before your income increase. People who have bad money habits, they indulge themselves in upgrading their lifestyle. So instead of increasing the bar of their saving, they increase their expenses. So as a result, the increase of money has no impact on their financial position and the financial strength. So be very careful. Whenever you have an increase of income, you should pay special attention by increasing your saving instead of increasing your spending or increasing your or upgrading your lifestyle. Third bad money habit which I want to talk is up level your standard just to show off or to please others. If you are making some expenses or you are doing some financial transactions just to please others and you cannot afford them, believe me, you are having a bad money habit. This is an extremely dangerous bad money habit that I have seen, and it's very common because you always try to maintain with your social circle, your friend circle. There are some people who can afford luxurious lifestyle, they can do some extracurricular activities, some fun trips, but if you cannot afford them, then probably you have to make a little gap from such friend circle, because definitely you get influence from the people where you are meeting or you are spending your time with. So you get influence. So it's an advisable thing. If you cannot afford such thing, so you have to create a gap. Or there is no harm in sharing with your friend circle that you cannot afford such activities. So you should not spend on the activities that you cannot afford, and you should not go over budget. So this is one of the very, very dangerous bad money habit. I strongly recommend to stay away from illusions and do not put yourself into the show offs. In this way you will also get a peace of mind, as well as you will move ahead towards your financial targets. Fourth bad money habit is the usage of credit cards just to avail their reward points or some air miles or some other offers. Credit cards are an amazing way to manage your finances, but it has to be used very wisely. If you are misusing your credit card, you do not have the paying power, but you pay through credit card and you are unable to pay, definitely it is going to increase your debt, and it will create unnecessary financial pressure on you. So credit cards are a very slippery way of getting into the debt position. There is a wise way to use the credit card. For example, if you want to avail some offers or some reward points, so you pay through the credit card, and immediately after paying through the credit card, you can knock off that balance through your bank account or through your debit card. So this way you will get the rewards as well, and it will not create any financial burden on you as well. And please do not justify your credit card purchases just to avail the credit card offers or the reward points. It's a highly dangerous habit. Fifth bad money habit is the disorganized finances. What it means is that you do not know the difference between your income and expenses at the end of the month. It is strongly recommended to note down all your bills, maybe it's small or big bills, but you should have a consolidation at the end of the month to identify your net worth, so that you can know how much was your income and how much you have expenses. So in this way you will get a spending pattern, and you can also identify many things which you are not able to identify as you are spending on such things. So it will give you a lot of analysis of your spending pattern. You can do such analysis by noting down all your expenses into your personal diary or any Google sheet or any Excel file, which are a very good tool to have a comparative analysis of your current month or comparison with the previous month, which will give you a lot of insight. Based on my personal experience, many times it happens that you end up with spending all of your money and you do not know where it went. But when you see your history through your Google sheet or some Excel file, then you identify, these are the expenses where I had spent, which were not in my mind, or these were unplanned expenses which happened. So this way, writing all your expenses is a very good habit, and you should carry. If you are not noting down all your expenses, so sometimes it happens that at the end of the month you do not know where these expenses or where this money has been spent. But if you are noting, it will help you to identify all those things. As I have previously mentioned, changing bad money habit is not a problem, but the main thing is the identification whether you are carrying any bad money habit. If you have, you can take the corrective actions and definitely you can improve it. Sixth bad money habit is not planning ahead. If you are not planning ahead of your expenses and you are not taking care, you are not budgeting your expenses ahead of time, then it means you are having a bad money habit. Sometimes small things can have a bigger impact. For example, what happened with one of my friends, that he forgot to renew her daughter's visa, and he realized it after 6 months. After 6 months, he could renew it, but he has to pay $2,000 as a penalty for the late renewal. So if he had planned it ahead, he could save this hard-earned money of $2,000. You must plan ahead of the things. For example, if you are planning to travel, you can buy the tickets in the cheap season when the tickets are inexpensive. If you are planning some recreational trip with your family, you can look for some offers. There are different offers availing, some coupons are available. So you should also try to make small things, small savings which have a bigger impact overall. So planning ahead really makes difference in getting your financial freedom. Seventh bad money habit is waiting for a longer time to start investing. I have seen people who are waiting for a longer periods just to wait that they would have a bigger amount of the money, then only they will start investing. Investment should start from the day one. Whether you have $50 or you have $100, you should start investing on a monthly basis. And there are various ways you can start investment. For example, in every country there are some national bonds, some low index fund, or there are some other government backed instruments that you can start investing. So in this way, over a longer period of time, you will have a sufficient amount of the investment that will be returning you some profits as well. So start investing immediately. Whenever you have some small funds, you should start. You should not wait for a longer time to start investment. Eighth bad money habit is of not having 3 to 6 months monthly expenses reserve. It is recommended that at any point of time you should have at least 3 to 6 months monthly expenses reserve. But it is not possible immediately. It is only possible if you are carrying some good money habits and you are saving a certain portion of your income on the monthly basis. So over a period of time you would have a good reserve, and it will give you financial freedom, financial relaxation as well. So it's a bad habit if you are not carrying 3 to 6 month monthly reserve in your bank account or or in the shape of the savings. Ninth bad money habit is of not having budget. A budget is an intentional spending plan. If you are not having a budget in your day-to-day life activities, then definitely you can or you will spend more than what you should do. So if you are planning for some leisure trip or some recreational trip or some fun activities, or you are going for some shopping, you should have a planned budget that what amount of the money you are going to spend. So accordingly, you should manage your expectation or your wishes, because when you go for the market for purchasing something, you will find a lot of variety of the products with their quality, but you should spend as per your budget. It's a wise rule whenever you go for some shopping or some buying. It's a wise rule to identify the answer of these two questions. Number one, whether you need it. Second, whether you can afford it. If the answer of both questions is yes, then definitely you should go for it. But if any of the answer for these questions is no, then definitely you should reconsider your spending. In conclusion, it is never too late to start good money habits. Identify your bad money habits and take the corrective action and make a good relationship with your money. If you have watched this video till end, I really appreciate it and I am thankful to you. My name is Sayyid Farhan Ashraf and I record videos on personal development, financial growth, online earning, and how you can start your passive income streams. I have started my journey and will be looking ahead and would be ready to mentor you, guide you, help you, whatever I will be learning. So keep on watching my videos. Thank you very much.